Hello and welcome to our update and feeding of our 3 European Nightcrawler bins. I hope I have all my stuff ready. Let's see what's going on in here. We are expecting rain for the next 3 days, I would say. I hope these guys are not going to crawl on me. So this is our kitchen scraps. Ooh, look at that guy. Nice. Let's see what they did with the food here. Well, the food, this is just bedding. So the food is gone. There is skin from the cantaloupe. Yeah, the food is gone. So the bedding looks good though. And the worms are certainly lively. All right, guys. Yeah. The worms are looking good. Okay. So we're going to feed this bin up. Yeah, all the worms that I'm seeing, they're chunkier and livelier, so I'm really thrilled about that. So let's give them a blueberry. Didn't get into that one. Oh well. Let's give them a feeding here. I'm going to put just a little bit of this bedding that was, I think it was soaked with some juices of decaying vegetable matter. So these guys are going to get some persimmon. We seem to have a lot of it today. Give that to them. They seem to be doing really good with the food, so some eggshell. And I'm not going to give them any bedding. I'm just going to cover this up with existing bedding from here. And of course, put the newspaper on top, keeping it nice and dark for them. Okay, so this one is done. And we can move on to our worm chow bin. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. So far everything is looking good. I did feed this bin midweek because I guess they're going through the worm chow a little bit faster than the kitchen waste or the leaves. Here they are. And I have been giving this bin some water as well because worm chow is not at all moist. But these guys are also, I mean, look at how nice and large they're getting. So far, all the bins are looking good, and the worms are getting larger and healthier looking. And I'm thinking it is definitely because there's a lot more bedding. Look at this guy. There's a lot more bedding and less worms. So not necessarily because of the food. They're spread throughout the bedding. Okay, so we'll give them put a little bit of water down here, and then I sprinkle the worm chow. Or should I call it the dry mix, because it's not really worm chow. I didn't buy the worm chow. Just something I made in the kitchen, whipped up, so to speak. Yeah, so I guess these guys are done as well. That newspaper's falling apart. I'm gonna have to get a new one. And the last one is the leaves. And let's see. Again, everything is moist. I've been adding water here as well. The worms are spread out, and they're also looking healthy and larger. Than they did going in. Livelier. Just fluffing everything up. But there's really no compaction here, not yet. So what I think I'm going to do here is, yes, I'm going to give them some more leaves. Of course, leaves break down slower, but I'm also going to add a bit more water here, and I'm going to work those leaves into the bedding. So the worms are spread out more in this particular bin because as I mix the leaves in, they go in throughout the bedding and throughout the bin, but that's okay. Oops, no plastic. We don't need plastic going in there. Okay, and this bin is also set up. So far, the only thing I can say is that the worms are looking better due to there being fewer in the bin and because they have brand new bedding. So food so far is not making a difference. They're all healthy and they're all looking good. I wanted to show you quickly, this is the other bin where I have the rest of my European night crawlers, and I definitely need to harvest soon, because although I gave them plenty of extra bedding, you can see they're crawling. They're making quick work of this as well. I don't know how the light is here, if you can tell, but you can see, I think, the difference in the size of the European nightcrawler here and how they are in those bins. And there's a ton of them here, but they're not as large as the other guys. So I guess the space and the bedding makes all the difference for them to achieve their wonderful size. We'll see. Okay, so that's another update, and we will see you next week.